The undefeated Western Bulldogs headed to the Sydney Cricket Ground to take on a Sydney lineup that always looks more susceptible without Barry Hall. The Bulldogs and the Sydney Swans appear to have finals written all over them, although the sceptics have only pencilled the Bulldogs in.
Goods has started well. Clever handball over the top, McVeigh in a couple of minds. Well, he did well because he stepped around and he opens the scoring for Swans with a very, very good goal.
The Bulldogs are yet to take a mark. We've been going 8 minutes.
Well, they may kick a goal because Cooney has come out of the congestion to bang it through. O'Loughlin's there. Thought about Jolly, gave it back to Barlow. Eventually Jolly gets it. It lines up from 45. He needs it to hold its line. It does.
They're strong, really strong through the hips, and they run hard.
Well, the Bulldogs have got all their numbers back. They're giving Sydney the option to go forward. Was sucking in the big ones as Henry Playfair tries to kick a big one, and he gets the distance.
10 metres in front of him at the moment, so he'll have to punch it long.
Goes in the Murphy direction. Good kick. And Murphy doesn't let him down. Kick from about 45.
Good stick.
He liked it as soon as he kicked it. Kirk absolutely stolen in mid-air by Mitch Hahn. And now Griffin goes. He wants to beat Barlow in a sprint race. He does. Hooks it round the corner. Murphy.
Great work, Murphy.
Well, we saw Murphy kick a tight one from the pocket. He's on range again, and another goal to Murphy, another goal to the Bulldogs. He wants to get involved as Ackermanis kicks it forward. Murphy playing in front once again. Open forward line, drills it in, and it doesn't matter who's there. He's lining up for his second. He's a wonderful kick. It holds its line. It's 6 in a row to the Western Bulldogs. Now some run for Sydney. It's Matner. He ran himself into trouble. Moore kept going. Spots Jack, who ran into the hole. Jack can play on. Sydney's first for the corner, and the crowd come alive. Bolton with the spoil. Sydney have the numbers, but Mitch Hahn has the desperation to keep it going. Beautifully to Minson. Hahn deserves Minson to kick it because he set him up nicely. And Will doesn't let him down. And the Sydney chant is up. And Cooney's away. Too low, that one, for Johnson. Cleaning up Kennelly. Runs into trouble.
Oh, great follow-up, Cooney.
Stole it. May have kicked a goal. Normally likes to head to the boundary in this situation.
Good pressure by the Swans.
Moore wouldn't give up on it. With strength, burst through.
Square.
Gave it to Playfair. O'Keefe, handball over the top. Called by Alistair Lynch. Sydney get another. Running through the lines. Good vision to Ackermanis.
Now this would hurt from a forward 50 entry. The Bulldogs haven't had possession on the ball.
Cooney will go back and line up for number 5. 45 metres. Against the runner play. Never in doubt. 5 for Adam Cooney.
He kicked it.
Jared Moore runs onto it. Almost thought he was in the best spot, but he gave it to Goods. He's involved again.
Brilliant.
And he kicks the goal. Kirk the crumb.
Did well.
Now Jack has been released.
Had to give it earlier.
He did. Bolton's run on. Good running from Jude Bolton. Got it from Moore. Can he keep the Swans alive? He can. On the angle. Off he goes. Eagleton chases. Barlow managed to get the kick. O'Loughlin's in space. Mickey O's got it. You listen to the crowd if this goes through. Jason Ackermanis misses everything.
Goal.
Oh, has he? It's a mark to Johnson. You going to give him the benefit of the doubt?
No.
Johnson goes back. Eagleton can ice the game. He plays on. What will this be? It should be a win for the visitors.
The straight shooting Western Bulldogs still undefeated. 18-4, 112 to Sydney, 14-10, 94. 29,018 at the SCG. The goal scorers for Sydney, O'Loughlin 3 and McVeigh and Buchanan 2 goals each. Adam Cooney, arguably the best game of his career, 5 goals for the Bulldogs. Johnson 4, Murphy, Hahn and Tiller 2 goals each. No injuries, no reports, and Adam Cooney was the name on everyone's lips.
Oh, it was tough today, Adam. There's no doubt. He kicked his goals, but it was the work he did in tight, and yeah, it was a very mature performance.
I think at the end of the day, that was a difference in the game. You know, I think they had 18-4 or 18-5, and you know, we 5-4 in the first quarter and 4-5 in the third. So, if you keep missing goals, you end up losing games, and that's what happened to